Welcome, everyone, to episode 11. This is Conflict Resolution, and it is being sponsored today by Verse and Vibe Teas.
And I'm Marty. This is my lovely wife, my co-host Kiki, and we bring it to you episode 11, raw and uncut.
Awesome. We'll start the episode off today to talk about our attire. It's
Yeah,
Super Bowl weekend, and our thought process is that the Falcons didn't make it, but we're still Falcon fans. So
right.
we are ending the official football season for Super Bowl weekend, saying goodbye to the Falcons, and hopefully next season we will make it to the Super Bowl, at
Yeah,
least to the playoffs.
and I just became a Falcons fan this year, so
Yes, Marty became a Falcons fan when he was forced by a bet to become a Falcons fan.
I mean my heart is still in Carolina, but a bet is a bet.
Bet is a bet.
Yeah, so now I bleed red, black, and white.
Let's start off with our tradition. Today, our wine of choice is going to be Double XL peach flavor. If y'all caught me in the very beginning, Double XL has become one of my favorites alongside Taylor Port. Um, Felt like a little light, airy Triple XL today. And speaking of conflict resolution, me and Marty could not get it together today to figure out what we were drinking. So we was in the store kind of going back and forth. We was going to settle for something neither one of us wanted to do. But I got to go back to the store by myself, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back with the choice that I wanted, Triple XL. So I won that argument based on Marty saying, well, when you go to the store, just get what you want.
Right.
All right, so I guess I have to go with some team for the Super Bowl, and I'll go with the.
It's the Eagles or the Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Um,
I'm definitely going with the Eagles. I
so
have some of
we
my
have
friends from
faith,
Philly.
yeah, and as we know, Shonda is from Philly, and that is her number one team. So we'll shout out the Eagles for the hope for the Super Bowl win. We are not fans, however, we are picking a team for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Cheers.
To the Eagles.
That was a big swallow for me, but I was thirsty.
Wow. That's a blooper.
Okay, so today's episode is about conflict resolution. And if you sit here and you act like you guys don't have conflict in any type of relationship, not just with your spouses or friendships or family, you'd be lying to yourself. There's conflict in everyday world. You just have to learn how to overcome it. Um, I would easily say that Marty and I don't have conflict, but that would definitely be a lie because we probably have conflicts 4 out of the 7 days of the week.
Right.
Honestly, raw and uncut. Because if you don't look at your significant other sometimes and just, like you're just not bumping heads, then, it just happens. That's just the everyday part of your life. And the best way to overcome it is just to talk about it and move on from it. We talk about proper communication all the time, but let's just dig into conflict resolution. Like what really gets under your skin and what causes you to spaz out. And it happens.
Yeah, definitely happens. I think for me is when with us it's like when you be going trying to like dig deeper into what we talking about when it don't need to be dug that deep. So it's
I
almost
mean, I
like
feel like you have to get it out. Like if you're gonna talk about something, let's bring it all out.
yeah, but sometimes it don't call for you to be the police and start digging. Like sometimes you don't have to get the shovel. You can just let it stay on the surface and
What shovel? What am I digging?
you just won't stop. You will not
No,
stop.
you don't stop.
Once you think that something ain't right, or you just be like, let me just keep digging and digging when you already know the
Okay,
answer.
well, first of all, Marty, you know that I'm like unofficially a private investigator. So I always feel like there's more to it. So like if you're upset about something very small, clearly there's something else going on. So I'm going to try to figure out what actually is going on because that's not it.
Right.
So that if that's the digging you're talking about, if you just come straight out and be like, you know what, I probably shouldn't have snapped about that because it was stupid and small. But I got this going on, or I got this going on. It'll make it easier. But if I got to pry it out of you, like, ain't no way you that mad about that or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, right? Or no?
Somewhat.
So go ahead, get it all out.
I got it out.
No, you didn't because you said somewhat.
Okay, let's take the incident the other night with the cars, the driving.
Okay.
So you
got to tell them what the conversation was.
Well, y'all had the conversation, so I butted in.
See, that's another part of your problem. You be butting in.
I butted it, but I mean, my 2 cents was that she can't drive my car, like practicing my car.
Okay,
Even though
so the debate was
I let MJ drive my car.
Erica is learning how to drive.
Correct.
And my really good friend Michelle, she usually pops in on here every now and then. Every so often on a Sunday, she'll come and get Erica. She'll take her out on the road. She'll test her out, and then she'll come back and she'll give feedback on how good Erica did. I, for some reason, am too nervous to teach Erica how to drive. I always just assume that's a guy's thing. But when we brought it up the other day, I wasn't telling Marty, you know, you got to go drive with Erica. I said, we need to go ride with her so we can see how good she drives.
Right.
And not be so nervous because once she gets her license, she's going to want to learn. She's going to want to drive more.
Right.
And the first thing you said was she not driving my car?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we didn't ask to drive your car.
Correct.
Because she's been practicing on my car too.
No, but that wasn't what started it. What started it was y'all trying to figure out which car she should go take her test in.
Yes, because I was saying that she's got to drive more in my car if she's going to test in my car. And then you said, well, since she drives with Michelle's car, then maybe she should test in Michelle's car because she might be used to driving in that car.
Yeah.
However, off the record, Michelle and I did talk about it, and it's a possibility. But that's not the point. The argument was pointless because you weren't listening. You jumped into, y'all ain't finna be practicing in my car and tear my car up. Well, and I'm like, we wasn't trying to use your car.
I mean, that's just what I, assume. So on air, I will apologize and say that I was wrong.
Yeah, because you just jumped.
Not fully
over
wrong.
The fence
not fully wrong.
Into a conclusion of something that didn't.
Not fully wrong, but
have nothing to do with nothing.
Not fully wrong, but 90% wrong.
Why not?
Because you know how I am about my car. Like, I let MJ drive from the
stop sign.
No, he drove. We passed the stop sign. We was almost in the curve, and I haven't let him drive again since. Now I think his mom lets him drive because he told me when they get in here, but I haven't because that day he told me that he thought the car was gonna stop by itself. I was like, oh no. Nah.
Well,
we can't afford to have one car.
I'll take your 90% apology for that.
We can't afford to have one car. So I try to protect it at all costs. How many times have you drove my car? You can count on one hand how many times.
Probably like 5 times.
I don't even think it's been 5.
Yeah, I drove your car like in the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
We switched cars.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't like driving your car, but I'm getting used to it.
I don't like driving your car.
I mean, I'm getting used to it.
Because my car is bigger than yours. So I feel...
So you had to throw that in there?
I'm just saying, I just feel clutched in. Because I feel like you got a...
Clutched? Is that a word?
I feel like you got a mini SUV and I have an SUV.
Is that a word?
I don't know. I just feel claustrophobic under the steering wheel.
It's okay.
But anyways, back to conflict resolution. So we resolved that issue.
Yes.
Stop jumping to conclusions.
Correct.
Number one.
Right.
Because no one was asking you to drive your car. We already know how you are about your car.
Yeah.
We know.
And then I just went back on my computer and you was like, so you don't want me to talk to you? No.
Yeah.
Because
you
now
said no, you didn't want
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I did.
See, I tune that stuff out.
It's raw and uncut.
But I tune that stuff out when you get a little attitude and you go sit at your
because
computer
I felt like y'all
and you don't want to talk. No, we weren't listening because you were wrong. You were talking about something that had nothing to do with it.
I felt like y'all wasn't listening to my idea. So I was like, just don't talk to me. The idea I brought up about her doing a test in Michelle's car, y'all weren't trying to hear that.
Yeah, because you wanted to talk about.
So I was like,
trying to talk about.
We got some people on there.
Yeah, we do. So anyways, you guys, we are talking about conflict resolution and we are starting with Marty's 90% apology for jumping to conclusions. I love it.
You're welcome.
Now I will say, and I give you props because we both do it. When we wrong, we wrong. We are accountable for being wrong and we move on.
Correct.
So I think that's why our arguments, sometimes they be real petty, but sometimes I be ready to toss you off a bridge. I mean, I don't know. First 48 be looking real good in my future sometimes, depending on what the discussion is.
Yes. I think we both just don't know sometimes when to stop.
Yeah.
So it's like, like I told you before, you text faster than me. So by the time I respond, you done hit me with 2 or 3 paragraphs. I'm like, I'm still responding to the first
you got to keep up. If we having a text argument, you got to keep up.
Well, I try to talk through the microphone, but
it doesn't work.
Yeah, because you saw what it did today. Spell McGinnis, and you gonna text me back like I really spelled it like that. I didn't.
So conflict resolution, yes. We can agree that being accountable, apologizing when you're wrong, and starting over from scratch.
Yes.
Redirecting the conversation to what the conversation was about.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times we go off into left field.
Mm-hmm.
I could be talking about, you didn't help me with the dishes. And you'll bring up that I refused to go to McDonald's yesterday. Like It has nothing to do with the two. So we got to stay on track. Can't argue about one thing and then bring it to the next. So that's part of conflict resolution. We're working on it. Everybody works on it.
Yeah. But, if you don't have any problems of some sort in your relationship, something's wrong.
And it's also how you handle it.
Yeah, but it's no perfect relationship.
No.
If you have a perfect relationship, I saw this one time. They was like, if you got a perfect relationship, something's wrong.
Or something's been hidden.
Yeah. So.
Because I'm never going to tell y'all this is perfect. Ever.
No, it's definitely not. That's why we always start off with, it's just raw and uncut. You can't get everything, but you getting most of, we being transparent about what we got going on.
Yeah.
So
guys, in the comments, what is something, she said, Lisa said I wasn't giving you time to respond, and I know you don't because you doing it.
Thank you.
Now too.
Thank you, Lisa.
First of all, Lisa, Marty had time to say what he needed to say. That's why he gave that 90% apology, because in that moment, we wasn't talking about that.
I just told you that I felt like y'all ignored my suggestion, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go back to my computer. And you was like, do you just don't want us to talk to you? No. Nope.
Lisa, don't take up for him if you don't know what's going on.
She knows what's
going on. And your mama told me not to hurt you, but I'll call you before that happens.
We're not gonna get to that point.
I don't know now. Marty be pushing that button.
We ain't gonna get to that point, Ma. That's definitely. I mean, we almost.
I think naturally, everybody has a relation in their relationship. They have a moment where if they had to take door A or door B, A being walk away, B being first 48. It's a thin line between the two choices.
Nah. Nah, don't use First 48 because First 48, most of them are murders. We that's not. We're not going that far. Like we're not going that far.
Okay,
Like
okay. First 48 is a
let's do
stretch.
something else. Use a different analogy.
It's always gonna be a thin line between doing the right thing and the
A
wrong
thin
thing.
line between love and hate. Get it right here.
There go Marty with his movie quotes. See, I be doing all the singing. Marty does the movie quotes.
Correct.
So back to our comments, guys. Well, how do you think that handling conflict resolution should work? I do have a comment where Ricky said there's no laying of the hands. So I totally agree with that. Now we don't lay hands.
No.
I definitely agree with that.
We shout.
We definitely gonna shout. We gonna raise our voices, and then we gonna do ignore. Marty storms off and he goes and sit in front of his computer, and I'll go into the room, but I have to slam the door first. And once I slam the door, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get on FaceTime with Kiera.
Yeah. And I won't come up till later.
And he won't come up until he knows I'm asleep.
Right.
But when he does come up, he has to do something to either wake me up or let me know that he's there. And then he does some type of gesture to say his 90% apology.
I mean, I don't try to wake you up. If I can't find a remote and I have to touch you, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get the remote. Because what you be watching, I don't really.
So you're not apologizing in a little way. You're looking for the remote.
No, I'm apologizing, but the remote always get lost in the bed. So when I come upstairs, you're looking at something that you know I'm not probably gonna look at. But I'm trying to not make too much noise. But I'm like, I don't see the remote. Now I got the bottom.
Speaking of which, Marty is a remote control hogger in the bed.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Because in the middle of the night, that's when I either want to turn off the YouTube that you're watching.
Well, this is a good episode. Boy.
Or I want to put it on something because now I'm up. Mm-hmm. And I always am doing this, looking for the remote. And the very moment that I get up out the bed and come around to your side of the bed, and it's right there in front of you, you will grab it and hurry up and put it on my side of the bed.
Because I know what you're coming around.
But why if I'm already there?
No, because you...
Just let me get it.
No, because now you come around, now you pulling the cover back, looking up under the cover, and I'm like, why? Let me just... Because I already know where it's at. It's right beside me.
Yes,
so let me just...
Under you.
So let me just take it and just...
Y'all heard that. Raw and uncut. The remote is where?
It'd be right by me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the last one with it, but when I hear you getting up, coming over there... I just take it and throw it on the side.
So I'm already up. And so he throws it to my side of the bed. And then he wonders why I take a deep breath. Because I done took all that time to get it from under the cover, come over there and look for the remote.
That's intentional. That's intentional.
For you to throw it on my side of the bed once I'm in front of you.
It's intentional. Because you done got up. And I heard you get up. And you going to walk all the way around. I'm like, you know what? Okay. Go on back around there and get it.
See what I'm saying? But y'all talking about me on the comment. The violence. It brings violence.
You know, I'm a cool guy. We cool as a
couple. I do watch a lot of stuff in the middle of the night, though. I can watch a whole series while you're asleep. Because I don't sleep at night.
Right. That's a conflict. Because I'm trying to sleep. And you
can sleep through anything though, Marty.
Okay.
You really can.
All right.
Like, I can wake you up and you go right back to sleep.
Well, you don't go to sleep. You don't be sleeping because you think I don't be breathing.
Yeah, because you don't breathe.
I do.
No, you don't. I hear you. You'll stop breathing.
I'm breathing.
It stops for like 6 minutes.
6 minutes? I'm dead for 6 minutes? What? What's going on here?
I don't know how long it is, but I just know
be 6 minutes.
You inhale and nothing exhales for a good little minute. So now I'm up because I got to figure out is you breathing.
Do we got any comments? Let's see what the people talking about.
So let's see. All right, so we got Hey, Terry. Terry said, hey.
Hey Terry.
Ricky said, aren't they all remote hoggers? And they are. She said one time she rolled her husband over in his sleep to get it. Now that was dedication.
But when
Because I'm not.
I'm not a remote hogger though.
You do. You hold it. You
No,
hold on to it. Like it's your
I don't.
possession.
You sleep. You're asleep. But downstairs? Oh man. Tell them about that.
What?
When we downstairs, who's the remote hogger?
That's because if I'm downstairs to watch TV,
Mm-hmm.
I'm controlling what I'm watching downstairs.
That's why I don't bother you downstairs.
And the only thing I watch downstairs, truth be told,
Family Feud.
is Family Feud and Flip
And you
Side.
be acting like you playing.
Yeah, because I got to. I'm about to get on Family Feud.
I told him that. Okay.
Got to get on Family Feud, and I'm definitely going to get on the Flip Side.
The Flip Side is terrible.
That's easy $10,000.
But that show is terrible. They need another host.
I don't think that.
Yeah, they need another host.
I think it's pretty well.
He don't know how to read the question. He don't even know how to read.
Yeah, Aunt Net said, my husband sleep with the remote tightly in his hand.
Hey,
See
Auntie.
what I'm saying?
Hey, Auntie.
See what I'm saying? It's a man thing. They are remote hoggers, especially in the bed.
But I'm not a remote hogger. I don't know why you keep saying that. You sleep when I get upstairs, so I'm watching probably YouTube. So
yes, you watch the most obnoxious root like YouTube channels.
But I'm not.
Somebody is
I'm learning
is popular stuff. And they're racing their cars.
No, I'm learning. I'm learning stuff. I'm not just watching YouTube just
Then you have the guy who does the podcast that he's like works for
Google?
Yes, works for Google.
Yeah, because he give good information.
And he be his voice, I hear it in my sleep in the middle of the night and in your sleep.
He give good information.
He does, but not at 3:00 in the morning. I don't want to hear.
Well, I'm asleep by then.
Yes, so what is so hard is when you get sleepy to just press mute or turn the TV off.
We don't sleep with the TV off. Don't do that.
I do. I will turn it off.
Well, I'm gonna just start putting it on heat of the night and just go on what we normally do. You gonna already be asleep. That's what's gonna make me go to sleep. So
Terry said that Dee can go straight to sleep at any time and she's up all night. See, I believe that because when you come upstairs from being on the computer downstairs, you literally, I'll be like, you'll text me and say, I'm coming up. Mm-hmm. I'm like, cool, let me find us something to watch. And you just get in one little position and you sleep.
No.
Now, no. Lately, I've been tired.
I don't go to
sleep. So I will
fall
fall asleep, but I do get back up.
I don't go to sleep that quick.
You do. Yes, you do. You know if you come up late enough.
Also, you know what I forgot to do? Hit record.
What?
Why? Every time. You're just gonna have to take it off. Just have to get it off.
Marty, you just totally sidetracked this conversation.
Blooper. We're gonna have some.
I agree with you. It is a shame that we have to go downstairs to watch TV. Now, I will watch Family Feud, The Flip Side, and then Erica and I watch High Potential. And then I've been watching Doc lately. So those are the only 4 shows that I actually watch downstairs, unless I'm cooking and I'm just got TV on. Right. But if I'm upstairs, literally, Marty's hogging the TV if he's up there.
No. How is our the sound quality? Is it good this time? Give us a W in the chat if the sound quality sounds better than last episode. Because I think the mics kind of messed up last episode. So, but that's part of growing a podcast.
You done went into a whole subject.
No, I didn't.
Okay, off subject. Back again. Remember, this is being sponsored by Verse and Vibes. Yes. Tees. You guys, you have until Saturday to put in your t-shirt order for our Valentine's shirts. We have couple shirts, we have Valentine shirts, and we also have shirts where you're recognizing the love for yourself and being single.
And it's just the beginning of Verse and Vibes. We got other stuff coming, so be on the lookout for that. And also, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
I know we have the normal ones that watch the videos when I upload them, but if you know somebody, tell them. Please go subscribe to the
And
YouTube
evidently,
channel.
this episode will most likely not get uploaded if I can't get it to download.
We could just download it off. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the backup. Yeah. But I mean, it's raw and uncut. So, and I think this episode is a good episode because you know what? I think we comfortable. You feel comfortable?
I've been feeling
You
comfortable.
feel comfortable?
But I'm actually
You
glad
got
you're
that
talking.
XXL.
You know what it is? Marty, he be saying he's raw and uncut, but then he pauses. He doesn't say what he's thinking fully. So my
That's 'cause you
goal
be
is
yapping.
to get it out.
That's what you.
'Cause
be
you'll
yapping.
stop.
You be yapping.
I do be yapping,
Right.
but I gotta yap because you'll pause.
Right.
I can feel the pause. I know when you're gonna pause.
Yeah, we want people to feel the episode.
So, so they said W's, so we got some W's coming.
Appreciate it.
High Potential, yes, High Potential is the shit. I love that show. I don't even think Marty's watched the show.
Sounds boring. Sorry. I take it back. I take that back because
Thin line.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
Yes, it's a good show. But if you like High Potential, you got to check out Doc. Now, Doc has become one of my shows.
Correct.
You got into Doc a little bit.
I don't remember.
All right, let's go back to our topic, conflict resolution. Ever get into it with your spouse or your friend or, whoever, and you really wish you had said one more thing, but now the argument is over. Mm. Who can agree with that? You be like, Aaron, I didn't finish the argument. I didn't get to say what I wanted to say.
Me.
Yeah, because you'll pause.
I never.
Why?
Because you keep going. I don't have time. Like, I don't have time to process.
You don't have time to process?
I don't have time to process what you're saying before you on to the next. Like, so now in your head, you like, I knew it. Like, whatever we talking about, you go so fast and I can't respond. And you be like, I knew it. Oh, no response means a response. I'm like, give me time. Give me time.
Really?
Yes. Give me time. Like, give me time to respond. I don't have to respond within seconds like you do. Like, I think you have your messages already written.
No, I don't. I'm just very quick.
You chat GPT in it?
No, I'll be ready. No, when I say what I gotta say, I like know what I'm gonna say. I get it out, and then you'll say something like okay.
I love you.
That okay will dig out a whole nother paragraph in me because that's it. Out of everything that I just said, all you gonna say is okay?
Yeah, that's me right there saying, I never told you this. That's me saying, you're typing too fast. So let me just try to end the conversation and revisit it at some other point in time. That's when I say okay, you respond. Okay. You respond. Okay. That's me saying, you ain't giving me time. So that's why.
Lisa, you still there?
That's why I said okay.
So,
thank everybody for joining, though.
Yes, we do thank you all for joining. So, you telling me that during our conflict and our heated text arguments,
right?
Your way of saying I'm just not gonna go there because she typing too fast is by saying okay.
Yeah.
Whereas I thought your okay meant just be quiet.
It's a what you call it, double-edged sword. Like it's like I'm saying I can't type that fast, and I'm saying just let it go because I don't want to say you won.
You do say that.
No,
you have text me and said ding ding ding.
I send you the white flag.
Yes, and say ding ding ding. You won.
But do you know what the white flag means? throwing in the towel. Like, I'm throwing in the towel. White flag means it's over. But you won't let it be over.
No, because it's not a real, like, genuine communication.
Because if I don't
communicative
respond,
argument, if I'm the only one talking.
If I don't respond, you say, oh.
That's like
no response.
Me, I feel like I'm talking to myself.
No response is a response.
Yes, no response is a response.
No, I threw in the towel.
Why? You haven't said your
Because at a certain point, I know that I'm just dead in the water. So
did y'all hear this?
I'm dead in the water. So at a certain point, I know to stop. I know to stop. But you won't stop because you think that I still got something to say.
Yeah, because you will be like, okay. But then the next argument or the next text thread, you'll be like, and I meant to say the other day, or I'll be like, what's wrong with you? You ain't really talking today because I didn't really get to get it off my chest what I had to say the other day. Now you done brought it back up again.
Nah, I don't be trying to bring it back up because I don't say nothing.
Y'all, real life, Marty and I have the pettiest arguments. It be so petty that it's funny later.
You right.
It be literally the dumbest stuff. And then I'll be like, are you finished? Are you done?
I mean, that's part of being married. That's part of being
But now
married.
I know your okay just mean I ain't giving you time. So now I'm going to be like, ... waiting for your response.
I just said that the okay means that, and sometimes it can mean I'm throwing in the flag. So if I'm throwing in the flag, the towel, I'm gonna put the white flag beside okay. That means I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more. If I don't, then that means we can visit it later. I see them people on there.
Yes. Anna said, and I meant to say, yes, Anna, you understand what I'm saying.
I see a lot of laughing emojis on there. What they laughing at?
Yeah, but if they laughing,
I know
during the conversation, so I don't know.
What they laughing at? What part are they laughing
at? Terry said, I'm not listening. I probably don't remember if it's a week later. See, the thread is catching up. So we got to catch up.
Oh.
Is it, am I saying this right? Udera?
Who?
Udera Lawrence?
Udera.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Marty.
What was the name?
You never know who people are.
I'm not looking at that.
Okay.
Who what's the name? What's the name? Say it. Who is that? Ask who it is.
Udera Lawrence.
Who is that? You know me or Kiki?
It's a guy. He knows you.
He knows me?
Got to be.
Well, I don't know that handle.
We'll come back. We'll circle back, Marty. Y'all, I should never give Marty XXL. I forgot that it's got a high potential. Alcohol, it is kind of close to like a Hennessy.
But no, I you know what? I think what it is that I took.
Brandy, you definitely gonna bring back an argument. You're gonna bring it back up. I know you are, because you're like me.
Now, I think what it is that from the last critique, Kiara said I wasn't talking much. Like I wasn't, so I'm just trying to be me. Like that's what I'm doing right now.
So Lisa said maybe he thinks of something later that he should have said during the argument.
Definitely.
He definitely does. He knew about it during the argument, but he just didn't want to say it because he said I typed faster than him.
Yeah, let me get my thoughts together.
Lisa said sometimes you got to bring it back up, especially if you got some fire that's going to shut the whole argument down. And Anna said what Lisa said.
She always got fire.
Oh, that's D. Terry's D.
What up, D? Man, what up, D?
We don't know government names, y'all.
I don't know you by your government name, bro. What up, man? You got to get together, man.
That was too funny. We over here like, who is that?
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
And I should have put two and two together because it's the same last name as Terry.
Oh, okay.
But
My
D,
brother.
you got to say D.
That's my
with
brother.
quotes.
That's my brother.
Terry said, "Come get him." Oh my God! So D brought up a point. How about sharing blanket? Man, that's rough. Marty, would you like to give your experience on sharing a blanket? Because don't say that I take the covers now because I have my own blanket now.
So you trying to answer for me?
No, I want you to answer it to the best abilities.
She definitely takes the blanket. And she has a heated blanket. So the heated blanket is kind of heavy. So once she put the heated blanket on, it stops the main blanket from moving. So every night, I got one leg in and one leg out. Every night. Then when I snatch it, I don't want to snatch it because then she's going to wake up and then she's going to be irritated because I woke her up. So I just sleep with one leg in and try to get that leg in if I get cold. Because I get hot quick. So, and then she have that heated blanket. She might throw it on my side a little bit and I mess around and touch it. And I'll be like, what is going on in here? Like, why is it
the
so
heated
hot?
blanket was the best invention in life. First of all,
But keep it
I
on
don't
your
like
side.
to sleep in heat. For some reason, I have to sleep with this heated blanket now that I have it.
Keep it on your
So
side.
I like for it to be cold in the room, but I like to be able to use my heated blanket.
Keep it on your side.
Now, what you have to admit is that for the past 2 weeks, I haven't even used the regular cover. I have strictly been under the heated
So
blanket.
are you sleeping on top of the regular cover? Because I can't pull it.
No.
Where is it going?
You just can't pull it.
Is it stapled down? Like, I can't get
Maybe it's in your mind that you can't pull it.
For one, I don't need it because I get hot. So, sometimes it get cold when that fan on. I wake up and be like, oh man, my feet cold as I don't know what.
Lisa said she's not sharing blankets with anybody. Get your own. That is so true. I remember when I spent the night at Lisa's house.
Blanket or cover?
Both for Lisa. She's not going to share. Because I remember one time when I stayed with her during COVID and I was extremely cold in her room and she would not give me any blanket.
So you go
buy, or cover.
You got to go buy a blanket?
To come to Lisa's house, you need your own.
Wow. I might as well get an air mattress then. Come on, Lisa. You thought you was on my side.
And then D said it's a problem, LOL. And then Terry said D be hot and likes the blanket. And I like cold. Marty, I'm with you. I like my cool blanket and have to snatch it because he done curled up in it. Rakeem said we've had so many blanket arrangements in the past 17 years. Terry said we have 2 blankets. I can't share. I need some air. And Rakeem, I'm glad you love a heated blanket because I love my heated blanket. Like,
you leave it on. Like,
I will leave it on because it has, like, when I come back to it, I would like for it to be already toasty.
But you can't. That's a hazard.
It's not a fire hazard. I turn it on low.
It's still on.
When it's not on high, if it's on high, that's a problem.
All right.
Now, the other thing, too, is it works in your favor because now that I use my heated blanket, when Kason is here, he doesn't wake up because he thinks I'm right there.
All right. Leave it. All
right. He
yeah,
feels that heat for a person.
Yeah, go there and touch that doorknob and they're hot.
Oh, okay. She meant to say arguments. I got you. D said they arguing now over their blanket.
Yeah, it's too early for that. It's too early. It's early.
And Aunt Net said, I like sleeping out of the covers. Hubby be wrapped up like it's no heat in the house. Now, see, I'd like to be cold.
Tell James to get way more up under that cover.
A heated blanket.
Tell James to get way more up under that cover, Auntie. If you knew like I know, my grandma used to keep it hot in the house.
I can't sleep in heat.
Boy, shoot. My grandma used to keep
my grandma kept it cold. So because of that, I can't sleep in heat.
She had that kerosene heater going. You didn't smell it though. That one thing you didn't do, you didn't smell it. But that thing you mess around and go past that and touch it, you want to. She keep it right in front of that door.
He said shot call.
Shot call?
I don't have nothing. Oh,
We
yeah.
just got that. We just got this XL, double XL.
Shot. Well, we'll take a
We'll sip.
test. I mean, I said a test. I meant to say a toast
Yeah. Who you got for the
to not sharing blankets.
right? Who you got for the Super Bowl, D?
Same, Raheem. I like it cold while using my heated blanket. I don't like my feet to be cold. That's the problem.
I mean, sometimes I come in the room and it's like hell. I'm like, you got it.
Well, my office is in the room now.
Right, but
the bathroom is extremely cold.
And then you close the bathroom door
because it's cold.
But the heat is still going in that bathroom. So if I have to use the bathroom and go in there and open that door, I can't even breathe up in there. I gotta hurry up and pee. Like God, before I die up in here. Wait, what is going
on? First of all, I relinquished my office. That is not a room we in. So when I go, when we upstairs, for some reason in the daytime, the room is extremely cold.
You don't have a nerve to tell me the other day when I walked in there. I didn't say nothing. I just used the bathroom and walked out. You gonna say, "Oh man, I could feel the heat coming from there." There's no heat in here. It's cold in the bathroom. Like what heat did you feel in the bathroom?
It is so.
It was cold in the bathroom that day.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
It's okay. But I mean, I come upstairs sometimes. I'm like, hey, do I need where the fire at?
Marty, you been exaggerating.
No, I need to go back downstairs and get some water. Let me put this fire, boy. It'd be scorching up there. And you have that heated blanket on. I'm like, you come up here and then here you go. Oh, I had to get in the shower again. Yeah, I bet. yeah, sweating up here. Damn sauna. You got sauna upstairs.
I only like it hot in the room in the daytime when I'm working. I don't like to work and be cold.
Boy, this is a good episode. How you feeling about this episode?
Conflict resolution.
Yeah.
We need to resolve our conflicts.
We have.
The remote control, the blanket, the unanswered text messages.
Well, the remote is not. It's already resolved. You're asleep.
Oh, I got one. People with their significant others. Do one of y'all like go step by step with your locations and where you are while the other one does not? 'Cause ding ding ding. Marty will give me step by step everything that he's doing.
Yeah, because you need to know.
And I just don't even think about it.
You need to know.
I feel like you can look at my location. You can see my location.
But you're not looking at my location, so I have to remind you to look at my location. Like I remind you, so you be like, okay, let me just see where he at. Make sure.
So I feel like it's starting to be a conflict because if you can see my location, I can see your location. If I really wanted to know where you were, I could just look at your location. But Marty will be like, because I'm in my office with the door shut. So if you leave and do something, head it here. Get there.
Well,
made it to my destination.
I do it when I go to my friend's house. I let her know I made it there.
That's different.
But
I'm talking about the daily.
I do it, I do.
Getting gas.
No, I do.
Just got gas.
I do Uber Eats on the side. I know everybody like extra cash. So if I got a order that's way out, I let her know, like, this is where this order took me to. So you'll know, just in case my phone dials something, this is the area he said he's in. Like I always.
That's different.
I got him.
I'm talking about your standard.
Going on.
Oh, going to get gas. I got gas on my way back. I'm talking about those. You know what I'm talking about.
I stop.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like it's a conflict because I don't do that, and you'll say you didn't even tell me you made it to the gas station.
I just look at your location.
So I feel like that's starting to be a conflict because you do it and I don't.
I just look at your location. That's what I do. I know you ain't doing nothing wrong.
No, but I'm just saying, I feel like because you do it and then I don't, I feel like eventually it's going to become a conflict. Okay. You'll be like, you didn't even tell me you went to Kroger.
I started doing it yesterday too.
Where I go?
No, today. Was it today?
Where I
No,
go?
yesterday when you went to took Kason.
Oh yeah, I went to Gerard's.
Cause I looked at it. I'm like, why she over there in Kroger just circling?
Cause I was looking for a parking space.
I'm like, she just circling. But I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just she over there. She. I mean, she buy their house, so I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
See, I told you.
But you just circling in the parking lot.
That's right. Check the GPS.
You just circling in the parking lot. I like.
Your mama said Tim do it all the time too.
I know he do. I know he do, Mom.
Ricky said sweating bullets. Yes. I do be sweating sometimes because it be cold upstairs and then all of a sudden it just get real hot. Just so happen right before you come in.
No.
That's what happened.
Nah. As I did it down here in the podcast room today. I turned the heat on because it was a little cold. I was like, let me get it warmed up. Left and went and did some running around, came back, opened that curtain. Yeah, and I was like, this feel like upstairs. Like
it was kind of hot in here, but I think it's time to turn off the heat in the house because it's starting to get hot outside. I mean, next week it'll probably be 30 degrees again, but
it will be.
Right now it's hot.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our debates on conflicts and our ways of resolving them. Hit us up on our DMs and let us know how this went for y'all today. And or this evening, I said today.
Right.
And we're coming in next week. I don't have the topics with me on my iPad right now. It's on here, but I would have to switch.
Y'all need to keep up with the episodes too, because episode 20 we throwing a party.
We will have a virtual party, so have your shot glasses ready.
We throwing a party.
Have your little snacks and your music. I don't know what level we're gonna be on because it just depends on what we're drinking.
Yeah, we throwing a party. We might even come dressed up. We
will have a virtual party for our 20th episode. So y'all get ready. We getting close.
We might even come dressed up. I don't know.
Man, it's so good to see you on here, Slim. He said he do Uber too. Cause you know,
Slim, what's good?
You was our biggest supporter, but you would be at work now.
Right. We definitely got some supporters. Like we know who the supporters are.
Yeah.
We definitely and you know.
And it's great to see new people popping up because I love that. Like, you know, I feel like we have a good time.
I mean, our purpose for this is to, you know, inspire people.
Right.
Because we see it.
Yeah, it's just being inspiration.
You see it.
Be quiet. It's inspiration. And it's also uplifting, networking. Yeah. And, you know, putting it all out there. And we raw and uncut, so we just going to say whatever we thinking.
You see it.
And Marty says he sees it, but that just goes to show that like
we see the impact.
We impact others.
Yes, we definitely impact others to do, you know.
Because we definitely will let y'all know we are not perfect. We will argue about who came downstairs last and didn't turn off the light.
I hate to cut her off. But one thing about us, and this is coming straight from the heart, we are not in competition with nobody
at all.
We do what we do, and you know, we are happy that we can inspire people to do what we're doing. You know, we definitely not in competition because
absolutely not, because you can't compete with, you know, being natural. We're just naturally us.
I mean, we've been wanting to do this since 2023. Was it 2023?
2022.
2022. We've been wanting to do this, but once we put our mind to it, it was go time. And like I said, we're not in no competition with nobody. We like to inspire people to do what they want to do, whether it be podcasting, t-shirts, whatever y'all want to do. I mean, we because like
jack of all trades.
Yeah, like I always tell people like that want to do graphic design, like I teach you, but you can't do what I do. I don't have a problem sharing my knowledge, because you coming to me for it.
Oh, that's really good to
Yeah.
say though, because I really honestly, you've showed me 1,000 different things.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you
I
just showed
mean,
me.
you coming to me for it, which means you don't know how to do it. So how are you gonna be able to do what I do?
Right.
Because
That's
I'm
true.
learning every day, so I'm always gonna be ahead of you. But we do encourage, if you trying to start something, just start it. Just start it.
So for everybody, hi Tara, thank you so much for wishing us the best success. Shonda, we see you watching. We gave you a shout out earlier. We said we was cheering on the Eagles. Ma says she loves the podcast. We doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Aunt Net said that she be listening.
Thank
She
you.
enjoyed listening, but she go to bed early.
Thank
I
you.
go to bed early too lately, but I go to bed early because I can't sleep at night. So then I get up. I wake up again. But we'll talk about that on another day.
So
D said that he like to cut grass. He about to start his business.
let's do it. Let's do it. You need a logo done or anything like that, just holler at me.
Yeah, Marty does it all. Jack of all
Somebody
trades.
hollered at me the other day about a logo.
We better follow through
It they was on the
on the podcast.
yeah. I forgot the name.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to look at
We got to go back.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hate to cut this short. I really enjoyed y'all. I had some great laughs. The Triple XL done kicked in peach flavor, but I got to sober up real quick and go get Erica.
And please subscribe to the channel, YouTube
channel. We on TikTok now.
Right.
The TikTok page is up.
Right. And you will
And I'm actually loading old videos of us in the moment because we got a lot of funny. I don't know. A lot of these videos is in my phone, and it don't even be intended to be funny, but it is. Like we just got some.
Yeah.
Marty's naturally funny, but together we funny together. But anyway, we uploading old videos. We doing bloopers. We doing all kinds of things. Marty is going to cook a meal, and it's going to be on something.
Maybe we go live.
Marty needs to go live and cook a meal. Y'all, we talk about this all the time, Marty cooking. So he's going to do something.
Let's go live.
But, good luck to the Eagles this weekend. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you everyone who participated with us today, was able to kick in with us live, raw and uncut. Conflict resolution, my solution to that is find your path with your person, whether it's family members, your spouse, your children. Find a way to resolve the conflict in your own way. And that's my message for today. What's your message for today? Because we got two different messages.
I don't really have a message. I'm going back to Def Comedy Jam at the end. If you know about Def Comedy Jam, Brother Simmons always said, God bless, good night.